Good morning, everyone. It's Mike from aPlantBasedDiet.org. I'm doing my monthly Our Vegan Community video this month, and it's about what I eat in a day. So I decided to make a top 10 video and tell you the top 10 foods that I will eat in a day being a vegan. So let's start it off right away with the number one top 10 food I eat in a day. That is fruits. And we're talking about either handheld fruits that you can eat raw or frozen fruits that you can put in a smoothie or something like that. So we're talking about bananas, pears, apples, oranges, the handheld stuff you can eat any day. They're portable, take with you. Or of course smoothie fruits, which are maybe raspberries, strawberries, blueberries. Even blueberries can be a handheld fruit too, but pineapples, pears, peaches, all those things go great in smoothies. And I try to make a smoothie maybe once a day, and it's a really good thing to do. So keep a lot of frozen fruits on hand, because the frozen fruits for smoothies tend to do better, I find anyway. And for all these fruits, try to get them organic if you can. That's going to be the best thing for you. So number two, top 10 food I eat in a day, avocados, which are pretty much every vegan's favorite food or close to it. It's it's a great food to eat raw. I'll just cut it open with a knife, pull the seed out, and start slicing it up and eating it. Or you can put it in salads and other dishes. Either way, everybody loves avocados, so that's definitely on my top 10 list. Number three, very important too, are dark green veggies. If you look on my aPlantBasedDiet.org aPlantBasedDiet.org Facebook group, you'll find in one of the pictures there the raw food pyramid, and dark green leafy vegetables are one of the foundation foods, one of the things you want to eat the most. And the reason why is because they're loaded with nutrients and they're loaded with protein. The darker the green, the better. And they're usually about 25% protein if you're talking about spinach, kale, or broccoli, which you want to eat a lot. Spinach and kale are great in salads. You can also put them just in smoothies. Actually, ton of kale and spinach I'll put in my smoothies. And in broccoli, you can have it raw or cooked. Number four, top 10 foods I eat in a day is salsa with chips. It's a nice little snack, or it could be a meal if I put some nuts or avocados in there along with it, or seeds. And the salsa and chips, I want to try to get low sodium because they're processed foods. I also want to try to get them organic if possible, both the chips and the salsa. So, and also try to find salsas with low sugar because they tend to sneak sugar in there too. Especially any of those red things like pasta sauces, salsas, they try to sneak, sodium and sugar in there. Anyway, number five, we're talking nuts and seeds. Top 10 foods I eat in a day. Number five, nuts and seeds. I eat a lot of pistachios for nuts. I eat a lot of chia seeds, which have a lot of omega-3s in them. And for also hemp hearts are a seed that has a ton of protein in it, in addition to all the other nutrients. But the thing is with these nuts and seeds, they also have a lot of fat, as do the avocado I mentioned earlier. So don't make a huge portion of your diet out of these things. If you look on the raw food pyramid, they're a little closer to the top because they have a lot of fat in them. So just try to regulate that, but do incorporate them in your diet. Number six, top 10 food I eat in a day is carrots and hummus. And for these, I want to try to get carrots and hummus organic if I can. And hummus, because it is a processed food, I want to make sure that it has lower sodium. Try to find some of the lower sodium varieties that you can do, or make your own, which is a little bit of work, but it can be done. So just try to keep the salt down on those things, because with any of these things, I'm telling you about a couple processed foods, when you add it all up, it could be a lot of sodium in your diet. So just try to read the labels of anything that you're buying and keep that sodium as low as possible. Now, I know there are some varieties of some of these things that actually will say low sodium on the front to help you, but otherwise you got to look at every single one and see where the sodium levels are. Number seven, top 10 foods I eat in a day. This is important, protein powder. I encourage that you do some exercise on a daily basis, at least a half hour of vigorous exercise, and right after that, you want to have a nice shot of protein. So a good protein powder is important. But you got to stay away from the chocolate and vanilla flavored ones. I know they taste great. They're like chocolate or vanilla milk or a milkshake, but they also are loaded with some salt and a lot of sugar. So you don't want to do that if possible. I use the Manitoba Harvest hemp protein. It's organic. Doesn't have any added sugars or salts. It's I think the only one thing on the ingredient list, which is hemp protein, and that's what you want. Just something real basic like that, which is almost like a whole food. Although not quite. It'll just give you a nice shot of protein, mix it with some almond milk or water. It doesn't taste that great. You'll get used to it, but it will give your body what you need, a nice shot of protein after exercising. Number eight, top 10 food I eat in a day, and this is a drink, water. I recommend that almost all your drinking be exclusively water. You can have other things to drink too, but I would say just for your health, overall, water is the best thing, and reverse osmosis treated water is the best thing too. Reverse osmosis treatment will take out almost everything but the pure H2O. It doesn't matter if it's from a tap or not, as long as it's done properly with reverse osmosis. You can look on some of the bottled waters. They'll tell you what process they use. If they don't say reverse osmosis, I would not get it. It's just that simple. Number 9, top 10 food I eat in a day. These are a couple things grouped together: rice, pasta, and quinoa. I'll try to eat quinoa as much as I can. It's a great food. Nothing I can say really bad about it. And then pasta. I will try to get the gluten-free variety because I try to stay gluten-free. So you got to look out for that. And it is a processed food, so just don't eat too much of it. But it is a nutritious food as well. And along with your pasta, you're probably going to want some sauce. So do get some organic sauce, low sodium and low sugar. They're loaded with sodium and sugar, so check those labals. Really check them. It's hard to find, but there are sauces out there that you can buy that fit that description. And then with rice, try to get some of the lighter colored rices, white rice. The darker brown rices tend to have more arsenic. There's arsenic problems all across the board with rice, but the lighter colors are better for you. They have lower arsenic levels on average. The last one, number 10, top 10 foods I eat in a day, beans and legumes. And I usually will not eat these raw or straight. I'll have them in another dish, like a burrito, a bowl, a soup, or a chili, something like that. So that's it. Those are the top 10 food categories I eat in a day. And as you can see, there's tons of variety here. There's even more variety if you make different recipes, incorporating all these different things into them. And if you look on my aPlantBasedDiet.org Facebook group, we're constantly sharing really cool, delicious recipes if you want to go and do that. For me, I don't have that much time, so I don't cook that much. I eat a lot of raw. But either way, as long as you eat a lot of these foods, it'll be great for you. It's what I eat. And really, I feel great. I feel better than ever before. It's definitely worth trying to change your habits, which is all it is, from the standard American diet to eating vegan. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to our vegan community YouTube channel if you're not subscribed aready, and also my aPlantBasedDiet.org YouTube channel. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.